Formula One weekends are rarely without controversy, and Zandvoort was no exception. What should have been a chance for Lewis Hamilton to regain some momentum instead spiraled into one of the most frustrating weekends of his career. Yeah, between on-track disappointment and decisions that carried over long after the checkered flag, the Dutch Grand Prix created consequences that will follow the seven-time world champion into Monza. It was already a day to forget when Hamilton's race ended in retirement after a costly mistake at turn 3, bringing out the safety car. But the true sting came not from the crash itself, but from what happened after the race had concluded. Once summoned by the stewards, Hamilton found himself defending his actions in a situation that, in their eyes, placed both competitors and pit lane personnel at unnecessary risk. The issue stemmed from double yellow flags displayed at the final corner, an area the race director had highlighted to all drivers as one requiring maximum caution. According to FIA rules, any motorist passing through a double yellow sector must significantly reduce speed. Hamilton insisted that he did lift off, slow down and brake earlier than usual. Yet, when the stewards pored over telemetry, video and GPS data, the numbers told a different story. The FIA's report outlined its case with remarkable detail. The driver of car 44 entered the double yellow flag sector approximately 20 km/h slower than during practice at the same point, reduced throttle application by 10% to 20%, and braked 70 meters earlier into the pit entry, the statement read. However, the stewards concluded that these actions did not qualify as a significant reduction. They stressed that safety regulations leave no room for interpretation. Drivers must demonstrate visible, decisive caution. The ruling came down hard. Hamilton would receive a 5-place grid penalty for the Italian Grand Prix. What added frustration for Mercedes was the timing. The decision was delayed as stewards requested additional telemetry directly from the team, prolonging uncertainty in the paddock. By the time the sanction was confirmed, focus had already begun shifting toward Monza, but Hamilton's challenge had grown heavier. While the Briton has long been praised for his precision and awareness on track, this penalty serves as a reminder that even the sport's greatest names are not immune to the strictest interpretation of the rules. And for Hamilton, the setback comes at a time when his debut season with Ferrari has already been marred by inconsistency, pressure, and a growing performance gap to Charles Leclerc. The question now is whether Hamilton's punishment was justified. Should the FIA enforce the letter of the law with such rigidity, or did the stewards overreach in this case? And how will this setback affect Hamilton's already difficult campaign with Ferrari? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exclusive F1 interviews, analysis and updates.